All right, man. You ready to get into these rapid questions?
Yeah, bro. Let's do it.
All right. Do you snore?
I don't think so.
Everybody don't think they snore until someone tells them
Right,
they snore.
exactly. I haven't been told that I snore by
Right.
like chicks or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if I did and they're just being
Right.
like nice. Like I don't know if it's like a secret code of chicks after a dude sleeps over to like don't tell them if they snore. I'll
Right.
tell a chick though, like you were snoring loud as shit, dude.
I was having trouble sleeping. You was being loud.
Yeah, because I'll be pissed. Like I'll be like, you kept me up all fucking night with your snoring kind of thing. Like,
Exactly. And not you kept me up all night, not in a good way either.
right. Yeah. I'm a light sleeper. I'm an insomniac, so I don't think I snore. But then again, I don't know. If I get into the deeper sleep, who knows? Like
Yeah. Getting a
I'm not
cush
sure.
coma. You never know when
Right.
something happens.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like I've been there too. So
Right. All right. Favorite holiday and why?
ooh, I used to be a Halloween hater.
Mm,
And I, I don't really know why looking back. I thought it was just like a silly holiday. And then I went to college and
mm,
I was like,
mm.
nah, yeah, Halloween's kind of sick. A lot of bad
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. I
spooky
feel that.
shit. Yeah, I could get with that. Fuck it. Um, I don't know if that's my favorite though. My favorite holiday. Oh man, I'm Jewish, so I have a lot of Jewish holidays I could pull from. Honestly, I think
Definitely.
Passover might be my favorite. Um, it's just it brings family together. It's not like Thanksgiving necessarily, but it's
Hmm.
just like a cool. There's a lot of cool tradition in the Passover stuff that I find personally hilarious. My grandma has these nuances. Like we read from what's called the Haggadah, and it's
Right.
it's the same damn thing every year. Like we know the story. We know Moses
Right.
led the people out of Egypt. We know
Hmm.
what the 10 plagues were, but there's this one song that my grandma loves to sing. It's called Daenu, and all it is like da Daenu, Daenu. And she gets so hyped for that for whatever reason. I just like seeing her that hype kind of thing, and everybody knows
Yeah.
it's coming. And then as a kid, you hide there's the matzah and there's what's called the afikomen, which is like the
Hmm.
matzah you're supposed to set aside for Elijah, the prophet that comes
Okay.
and eats it. It's kind of like a Santa thing. I don't really know where that originated from, but if you found the afikomen, there was like $50 with it, and
Oh.
so Grandpa would go hide it somewhere around the house, and all the cousins would go just tear up the fucking house looking for this thing, and I have a lot of good random memories from Passover. I don't know that I've ever been asked that question though.
No, that's good,
Uh,
man.
yeah,
I like the tradition and the family behind it. That's what's up.
appreciate it. Yeah.
What is one artist you would like to see live that you have not yet?
Ooh, I might get some flack for this answer. Being Jewish after we just came off of that, I would have loved.
Don't kill him in the comment section. Don't
I
kill
would
him in
have
the comment
loved
section.
to. I would have loved to have seen Kanye live before the
Oh,
comments he's made recently.
that's not
Um,
well, yeah,
yeah,
because he's
no,
Jewish. Never
and I don't
mind.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. I was supposed to see him multiple times. Was
Hmm.
supposed to see him when he came for the St. Pablo tour, with the floating stage when he came to
Yeah.
Denver, and he had a mental breakdown 3 days before that show. So that show got canceled, and I was
Hmm.
so excited. I was so unbelievably hyped to see that, man, because this guy is like That's who I idolize. Is Kanye, like that super producer kind of guy of the
Yeah.
Kanye's, Pharrell's, the Rick Rubins. Um, but yeah, so that was a heartbreaker for sure, and just never got a chance to see him after that. I was supposed to go to Rolling Loud just this last year, and he dropped out of
Hmm.
that too. And then he
Mm.
started, you know, making these comments.
Comments. Yeah.
So I don't know that I can monetarily support him anymore, but yeah, that would have been a. It's not out of the question completely, but it's pretty much out of the question. So
No,
Kanye would be my answer.
no, I feel that. He is still a musical genius in my eyes. So I
Yeah,
support. I don't support his actions, nor his comments, nor his behavior at times. But like when it comes to music, he knows what he's doing. You know.
oh, absolutely. And I've always, that's always been the focus for me. And then
Hmm.
my family members, and I, even in the fashion world, man, like I think he knows what he's doing in that side of things too, and
Yeah.
proved it. But yeah, I guess there's a, looking back, I validated a lot of things that he said with like, he's just misunderstood. And I don't know that that was correct for me to, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not enforce, but I potentially employed him on some certain situations by supporting him.
Right.
Right. There's certain things he said earlier on that I should have been like,
It should have caught you. You should have been like,
right. Yeah.
"Mm, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down."
So, yeah. But yeah, that would be the artist I would love to see live and throws on. Like, I would watch, embody those type of performances. Like, I remember vividly the VMAs 2010, him coming out in the rosewood suit, the red suit with the
Hmm.
MPC on the Greek pedestal, like just him and ballerinas. Like, I was, that blew me away. It's that type of live performance stuff. There's a Netflix show called Abstract,
Okay.
and one of the episodes is on S. Devlin is her name, and she does a lot of the stage design for like the Yeezus tour, for
Okay.
the weekend at Coachella. She has some crazy cool stage designs that she's done for, some huge artists. Beyonce, she did the Watch the Throne tour too, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely worth checking out. But it's like that scale of things that I want to
Right.
like build out, like that I'm seeing in my mind, and maybe not 5 years, maybe 10, but
Right.
like that's where I'm seeing myself on these stages where I'm in control of why is that light coming down right here, and these,
Right. Yeah.
it's those type of things that I would love to flesh out and see to their full potential. So and I feel like that comes from a lot of seeing these Kanye type shows of the stage design and what they did with
Hmm.
them. And um, yeah, I don't know.
No, you're good.
Sorry, got on a
No,
tangent.
no. Like I said, you're good. Sometimes I can get way off topic, so I get it. Are you a minimalist or a hoarder?
I'm somewhere in between. Um, I want to be more minimalist. I love minimalist design, like we were just talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Um, but I definitely have way too many goddamn clothes. So
You should
need to,
probably donate them things.
yeah, that. But see, I love thrift stores. Like, I love thrifting, so I'm the one in the thrift stores. Like, oh, dude, look at this vintage polo piece. Like, this shit's crazy.
That's
And I'll be like,
funny.
oh, I can't not get this, but and then I'll go back to my closet and be like, I need that at all for sure. I have way too many goddamn hoodies, but and now I'm like making my own merch, and I'm like, oh, like what if we did this, and what if we did this, and I want to see this
Hmm.
sample idea, so I order the sample, and now I have this sample that I'm like, oh, I should probably sell this, but I kind of like
I
it,
like it.
like
Yep.
I did the same thing. I used to be in the shoe game big, and I still have way too many goddamn shoes, man. But I validated it by being like, oh, it's an investment, right? Like, I'm gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
flip
That's the
these
way to do it.
shoes, but then I would like them too much and not actually flip them. I'd go rock them, and that's not how the game works. So,
No.
yeah. So I would say I wouldn't say I'm a hoarder, but I lean on that side in terms of collecting, in terms of
Right.
my lifestyle. But as far as design, I actually love minimalism. Like, simpler the better. But
Definitely.
other than my closet, I guess.
Everyone has their vices. It's all good. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I got a little retail vice for sure. I got a little retail vice for sure.
All right.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
No, don't lie. You ain't gonna work on it.
Right. I'm gonna question it every goddamn day, but
right.
I'm gonna keep buying that shit for sure.
All right. You have 30 seconds on The Voice to wow the judges. What song are you singing that is not your own?
Ooh. 30 seconds to wow the judges.
Come on, man. What's your karaoke song? What song you getting down to?
Miss You by the Rolling Stones.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, because like Mick Jagger isn't a hard voice. It's a hard voice, but it's not necessarily good, right? So I
Yeah,
feel like I could like I feel like it's more about the energy than it is anything
definitely.
else. Like I miss you, like I don't have to hit that note. I just have to like give it the full, really
Exactly.
get
You
my
gotta.
ass into it. So yeah, Miss You by the Rolling Stones. That's my answer.
All right. How do you eat your steak?
Medium rare.
Good choice. If you would have said well done,
Mm-mm.
I'm stopping the interview.
My sister though, bro, she likes that shit straight off the cow. Damn near. It's
Oh,
kind of like you look at her and you're like, really? But yeah, to each their own, I guess.
yeah. I
But
guess. I don't know
I'd
about
rather
that
have
one.
that than burnt
Yeah,
personally.
same.
So yeah, but medium rare. I don't have a crazy answer for that.
Got you. What is the craziest thing on your bucket list?
Craziest thing. I've already been skydiving. That was pretty crazy, and that was on the bucket list. So that's checked off actually. I really want to see the Northern Lights though. That's something I
Ooh,
want to do that I need to do before I die is go up north and see the Northern Lights and uh, maybe camping, maybe not. I don't know. It's cold up there, but I don't know how bad the summers get up there. I can't imagine they're great, but I bet they're still campable. But yeah, I think camp.
I'm not a
I'll
camper.
make it a little more extreme, like camping under the Northern Lights. But if I
Okay.
just see the Northern Lights, I'm good, kind of thing.
No, that's dope. That's definitely on my bucket list as well. Get there eventually.
Yeah.
Would you rather owe money or a favor?
Hmm. Favor. I don't mind doing favors. I don't mind doing favors for people. So, yeah.
I feel that. I don't like owing people money. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of
I don't like owing people money. I don't want to feel like I'm
indebted to somebody.
indebted. Exactly. Yeah, indebted to somebody. Because a favor is more, even if it's like a big favor that I got to go out of my way for, I don't mind doing that if it
Right. Yeah.
genuinely makes the other person's life better, or I genuinely owe that person something. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
What is your favorite childhood TV show?
Man, my mom was one of those that didn't let me watch SpongeBob kind of moms.
Really?
So I know, dude. I know. So I was watching a lot of Cyberpunk as a kid, or not
Hmm.
Cyberpunk. Cyberspace it was
Oh,
like
okay.
because it was like math based or whatever.
Yeah.
Cyberspace was pretty dope though. I don't know that was my favorite. Oh, my favorite. I think SpongeBob was still my favorite because I'd turn that shit on when she
I don't
wasn't
say, did
around.
you? They're
Yeah.
like, you
Oh,
snuck it, didn't
absolutely,
you?
absolutely. And I still watch SpongeBob to this day and be like, yeah, that's funny shit, bro. Like, I got it's just the classic dumb humor. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, SpongeBob is the answer for sure.
Definitely feel that. What was your worst job and why?
Man, I worked when I was up at CU at the Epic Mountain Gear up there,
Hmm.
thinking like that would be the chillest job ever. They'd let me ski on the weekends. It's a ski shop, right?
Okay.
Um, that was so terrible because it was ran by Vail Resorts, who I know now is just a corporate, is just corporate as fuck kind of thing.
Got you. Say less.
Um, yeah, so it was just like one hand of the company had no idea what the other side of the company was doing, and there was no sort
Hmm.
of communication between them. So they scheduled me like 3 shifts, just threw me out on the floor to fit kids' skis. And I had never I'm a snowboarder. I had never fit kids' skis before.
Right.
They just threw me out there, like, yeah, figured out. I'm like, what? Like, bro, what? Like, do you mean figure it out? So I had to like look. I'm watching YouTube videos as I'm on the floor, and like some of the
Damn.
coworkers are running her over helping me. But yeah, man, that was just like a pain. And that was just so unnecessarily stressful. They scheduled me
Right.
like 3 shifts. Stopped scheduling me. Stopped scheduling me, but would text me like every other day, like, "Hey, can you come in?" Like, dude, no. Like, you could have scheduled me, kind of
Plans.
right? Yeah, like so that was definitely, I think, top of my list in terms of worst jobs, which in hindsight, not that bad. Not that bad.
Yeah, I've definitely heard worse on this question
Sure.
before.
Oh, I'm sure.
What is the best part about performing?
Like I said earlier, man, seeing the bedroom product come to life. Like that is
Okay.
your demo day. That is your, you know, the Steve Jobs moment of releasing the iPhone kind of thing, of like
Okay.
seeing it and how it hits with a live crowd is really what music is about, man. Like that's the soul of it. Yeah, it's about me having that moment in the bedroom too, of creating the song, but seeing how people react to it live and bobbing their heads with the beat
Right.
that
Yeah.
you made, like that's super rewarding as an artist. Um, and yeah, I can't wait till people know the lyrics well enough to chant them back at me, kind of thing. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
highlight for sure.
That's such
But
a surreal
one
moment.
step at a day. We're one step at a time.
Exactly. Exactly. You'll get there one of these days. If you had a time machine, would you go into the future or to the past?
Hmm. Future. I've always been future forward, but
Same.
there's that philosophical question of like, could you do that? Like, I don't know.
Mm,
Like, the future hasn't technically happened yet, so how could you travel that way? But um, yeah, I would go future for sure. Uh, but it's all a circle, man. So
yeah, that is true.
technically, whatever way you're going is just
Mm.
part of, on the circle. It's like
uh,
you seen the new Marvel, you seen the new Ant-Man, bro.
oh yeah,
Kang
I
is
did.
yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, he beast.
I'm
He's
hyped.
a
I want
problem.
to look like Jonathan Majors, bro. I'm like, I'm trying to get in the. I've been hitting the gym hard after seeing that because I was like, yeah, that dude looks ripped, bro. But
Yeah,
cool
that have you
character.
seen have you seen Creed?
I haven't seen Creed yet. I need to go see
Oh,
Creed.
okay. All right, I
Yeah,
ain't
I
gonna
gotta go
spoil
see.
anything, but my man, pause. My man, big pause. You know what I'm saying?
That boy. That boy thick.
Yeah, like facts, man, facts. I don't want no problems, big fella.
No problems at all. They even got him on the army commercials now, bro. I was
Yeah,
like, yep,
I seen that. I don't know if it was the Army or Marines. It was
yeah,
one of the branches, and I was like,
one of them.
What is he doing here? This don't even make it didn't even make sense, to be honest with you.
Hey man, they just need a big buff dude, and they're like, who's the most popular big dude right now? Yeah, call Jonathan. Get Jonathan
Yep.
Majors on the phone.
All right. Name one embarrassing moment.
We kind of named embarrassing moment that was also the highlight, but an actual like a genuine embarrassing moment. Let me think here, man. I was a dweeb back in the day, so I got a lot that we could go through. First time I asked the chick out, I remember it too, bro. I was like, it was her birthday, so I was like, "Hey, if I made you a cake that said, 'Will you go out with me?' What do you think you would say to that?" And she was like, "What?" Like, she was like, "I'd say no." I'm like, "Okay."
All right. No cake for you.
And just kind of walked away. So like, that was definitely, we've learned a lot of games since then for sure, but that one still keeps me up at night when I'm just like, what was going through my head, man? I was
What
like,
was I
I really
thinking?
thought that was it. You really thought that was it, bro? Like, what? Are you stupid? Yeah. So that one's as genuine as I can get. And like, this was like the 6th grade maybe, but I still one of those ones that keeps you up your brains. Like, you remember this
I
time
get
you
it.
did that stupid ass shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
Oh man, Best compliment. That's a hard one, man. I don't I don't get a lot of compliments, man. Damn. Like
What you mean? I gave you a
uh
compliment when we hopped on the show. I said, "I
yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
your
you're
hat."
right, you're right. Maybe that was it. That was the best one, bro. Like
He said, "Oh, you
no,
you like my merch?"
yeah, yeah. I think the best compliments from me are on the music side of things for sure. It was
Right.
like, I love what you did with the synths there. And I'm like, oh, he listened. He actually like listened, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so I think I had a homie one time tell me that he was like, bro, you always speak your mind and it's it's hard. I can tell you have so much more that you're able to say, and I just can't wait to hear it, kind of thing. So I was like, you know what? I take it back. So we were talking that, and he was like, I want my son to be more like Shane Cohen because you took risks, and we've been doing this since high school. As an old high school homie, and he was
Right.
like, I want my son to be like you, and I was like, damn, dude,
That's one hell of a compliment right
that's
there.
a hell of a compliment. Thank you. Like, holy shit. Like, I didn't know how to respond to that. But yeah, I remember that was his name was Ryan Jones. Shout out Ryan Jones. I still remember that, bro.
That's nice. That's a nice compliment.
Yeah.
Man. What is one thing you're addicted to?
Music, baby. Music.
I
Writing.
feel that.
Writing. More so than anything is writing. The lyrics, that's my therapy, man, is the lyrics. So I am always writing, whether it's like I'm in the shower and I think of a whole like 4 bars to start something off with, or it's just like one
Mhm.
line that my friend said that I really liked. I'll just
Yeah.
write it
Right.
down
Yeah.
because I can use that, you know. The other day I was at dinner with some homies and this chick said, "Man, you can't put rhythm to random." And I was like, "Oh, that's a
I
bar."
like
like
that.
like
I
I
like
can
that
use
right
that. So I
there.
just wrote it down. I'll quote them and tell them after the fact, like, "Hey, thank you for this kind of little nugget." And they'll be like, "What are you talking about? I never said that." I'm like, "Yeah, you did. Don't worry about it." Like,
Like, don't worry about it. I'll take
but
it back then.
so I'm addicted to my notes app big time.
I feel that. Do you have any hidden talents? If so, what are they?
I don't know if it's hidden necessarily, but I'm I'm a decent snowboarder. Um,
Okay.
I'm decent. I'm not gonna call myself like good, but as far as like I'm in the park, you know, holding my own, and um, I
Hmm.
don't post it a lot because that's not what my brand is, kind of thing.
Yeah, I get
Um,
that.
but yeah, man, that I'd say that's a quote unquote hidden talent is the snowboarding thing is something I just it's right up
Hmm.
there with music. In all honesty, with me is just like in terms of enjoyment. So
I feel that. I went snowboarding about like 2 winters ago.
mhm.
My body was sore for a whole two
Yeah, bro.
weeks. It was rough.
You don't realize what those muscles you had those muscles kind of thing of like holy
Facts.
shit, like it's all core and it's all you can do crunches at the gym, but it's not preparing you for
Not at all.
landing this way and then landing this way and back and forth every time and carving and yeah,
Hmm.
so keeps me in shape too on that aspect. But I excuse myself from doing leg day a lot because of the snowboarding, right? Like, and I know like
Hmm.
I've been called chicken legs since high school, so you know I've
It's like
always
I'm
been
used to it.
self conscious about that specifically. But I
Right.
also want to go snowboarding, bro. Like I can't do leg day and go snowboarding. That's just like
That's rough.
I'll be fucked. So yeah, so we're working on that balance. But
Definitely. Um, Tacos or cheeseburgers?
tacos easily, tacos. Yeah,
Too easy.
yeah.
What is
No,
one motto that you live by?
don't forget to question.
I feel it. Who
Simple
is
as
one
that, man.
who is one person you look up to and why?
Rick Rubin, um, because he just has it figured out and then goes on 60 Minutes and claims to know nothing. And that's the kind of shit that I just love, man. Is like this dude really gets it and knows that there's nothing to get, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's just we're all just in this shit, this mosh pit together, and he's just pushing the right people at the right time kind of thing. So Rick
Right,
Rubin is
right.
somebody I would love to be when I grow up kind of thing.
Got you.
I got to
All
work
right.
on the beard a little bit, but
Yeah, a little bit. You got to step the beard game up.
yeah.
All right, man. Last question. What is one irrational thing that you're scared of?
Irrational thing. Man, I'm not scared of aliens. I'm certainly, it's one of those things where like we'd be so fucked if these motherfuckers just showed up, bro. Like we'd be so fucked. Like shit would hit the fan so fucking hard. So I would say that's scares me a lot.
An alien invasion?
I think about that maybe more than I should type of thing. Because it's not like I could do it, even if it did happen, it's not like I could do anything about it. Like, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sitting there like,
kind of
yeah,
fucked.
yeah, we'd be fucked for sure.